Hello, my name is Professor Otto Stevenson, and I am here today to talk to you about my research on what I like to call the universal thread. Now, what is the universal thread? The universal thread is a theory that all human beings are somewhat linked to one another, be it through circumstance, relationship, family, work, or even a small shared moment. I strongly believe that you can find a connecting thread with anyone you happen to meet. We are all existing along this thread, and although we may take different strands, eventually we all end up back on this universal thread. Thank you for coming to my talk today.
It's not that I don't.
Love you. It's not you.
It's me that needs to get away for a while. I just have this overwhelming feeling of being
Stuck. Here. Without a good job. Without a place of my own. Or even a good sense of who I am.
I am thinking of you. I'm thinking of us both. It's just probably
Most likely
being in a relationship isn't the right.
thing for me to do right now.
What if she cries?
Better not cry.
The thing is, I need
To be something more than this. This can't be all there is. Just
the same thing over
and over.
and over again. I've just had.
Enough. I've had enough.
Does that make sense? Okay.
I'm not telling you not to go.
Sounds like that's exactly what you're telling me.
You've been doing so well.
Well, that's why now is a good time to go. While I can afford to be out of work for a while.
But you're walking away from a really good job. A job with incredible opportunities.
And I might move on to an even better job. Who knows? I'm doing this, Mom.
Where will you go?
I'm getting on the first plane that's leaving as soon as I get to the airport.
To where?
I won't know until I get to the airport.
You hear stories. People that travel alone go missing.
How many of those stories do you hear? Out of all the people that go traveling every day, how many people does that actually happen to?
Well, it's rare, Isaiah, but it happens.
Is that your new tactic? To scare me?
No. Is it working?
I have to pack.
What does Abby say?
I'm gonna talk to her tomorrow.
Well, do you think she's going to be happy to do long distance?
I'm breaking up with her, Mom.
Oh, Isaiah.
It's the kindest thing to do.
Yeah, but you two are so good together.
I can't ask her to wait around for me to come back if that ever happens. And honestly, I don't know if I can stay committed to her.
You're going to break that poor girl's heart.
It's the only option.
This seems very sudden.
Well, it isn't for me.
You'll call?
Yes, I'll call. I have to finish packing now.
Don't start doing drugs.
How do you do drugs?
Isaiah.
Bye, Mom.
I know you're afraid, but you have got to get it together, Carrie. This is a good thing. This is the right thing. You love your life, but you'll love of it even more. You just gotta trust yourself. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. Trust yourself.
Hey,
Hey,
what's wrong?
how are you?
Tell me what's wrong, Isaiah.
I can't take you with me.
Why not?
It wouldn't work.
Why do you think that?
Because I need to be alone. If I'm gonna do this, I need to be alone without any kind of.
Ties? Commitment? You don't even want to do long distance, do you?
It wouldn't work.
Thought we were happy.
It's not about being happy.
You move away and suddenly we aren't important enough for you?
You can make me feel shitty about this, Abby, but I'm still gonna go.
You're an asshole.
Didn't want it to go like this.
You were imagining I'd take this breakup well?
It doesn't mean we can't still speak to each other. I just think it would be kinder if.
This isn't kind.
Okay,
This is mean and selfish.
I can appreciate that's how it seems.
Where are you going to go?
Haven't decided yet.
When?
Soon.
I don't want you to cry.
I'm not crying.
Okay.
When did you decide that?
A few months ago,
Months? Why didn't you say anything?
I wanted to.
Well, what stopped you?
I want you to be upset with me.
And long distance isn't an option?
No,
And you're happy about that?
not happy.
Oh, you sound gutted.
I want you to respect that I'm doing this for me and I'm doing it for the right reasons.
Well, explain that to me.
I just feel so trapped.
Trapped?
Not with you, not with you. I just mean, I feel trapped in my job, in my flat. I want to travel.
Well, we could do that together.
I don't want that.
We talked about kids.
I still want kids someday.
With me?
I don't know. I can't keep doing the same things over and over again, Bobby. It's driving me insane.
You're driving me insane. You're being unrecognizably selfish here, Carrie.
I'm just doing something for myself for once.
Well, good luck with that.
It's our emotions that control us, and our empathy for others is what connects us. Even when we are forced to make the hardest decisions, that doesn't mean those people we lose are gone forever.
Talk me through it again.
I've done that already. 5 times.
One more time then.
I'm getting a flight in the morning.
Where to?
As I've already said 5 times, I don't know.
How can you not know?
I'm just gonna show up and see which flights are departing, and then I'll choose.
That doesn't sound safe, Carrie.
This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Does it have to be so far away?
No, but I've already decided. How long have I talked about wanting to travel?
Since you could talk?
It's finally happening. It's a good thing.
I don't like it. But I guess you're gonna go anyway, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Even if your dad says no?
Especially if my dad says no.
How are you doing?
Sleeping a lot. Can't really keep food down.
Did she do you know where she's gone?
She didn't say anything. I don't even think she knows where she's going.
You haven't heard anything from her?
No.
Do you want me to come over?
No. Can we stop talking about my problems?
Oh, you want to talk about mine?
Yes.
Well, let's see. I'm lonely. I've actually been thinking about doing these video diaries. You know, I thought talking to the camera might help.
You're going to start blogging.
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to put them anywhere. I don't know, I've got all this stuff in my head that needs to get out, so I thought maybe it might work.
What did Mum say about that?
Nothing, because she doesn't know about it.
Yeah. I don't think I could stand the thought of one of her lectures either.
Yes, she'll treat me like one of her patients.
Is that such a bad thing? Maybe you'd benefit from talking to somebody like that.
I could say the same thing about you. She's Mum. She's great at what she does, but she's Mum. I'm sorry that Carrie did that to you.
Convincing myself it was for the best.
Yeah, I mean, from what you said, it doesn't sound like you'd be able to convince her anyways.
I'm going to go back to bed.
Okay.
He's not a child.
Oh, I know that.
I was out and about traveling when I was his age.
Yeah, but he's running away because it's easier than making his mind up.
Then let him do it.
Don't you have a firm down there?
Where?
Chicago. That's where he's flown to.
Yes?
He'll need a job.
I don't give handouts.
He's a smart boy.
Louise, I can't just give him a job because he's a smart boy.
Will you at least think about it?
I'll think about it.
Hi, sorry, you don't know me. And I'm sorry to disturb you. I was looking for my son, Harry. Harry Davidson. He used to work with you. I'm his father. You wouldn't know where he would be living now, would you? I mean, I just want to talk with him.
Your mother speaks very highly of you.
I'm sure.
She wants me to give you a job.
I don't want any handouts.
I don't give handouts. Have you worked in analytics before?
A few times, yeah.
Are you good?
I'm good.
What makes you so good?
I like numbers. I've liked numbers ever since I was a kid. I don't mind the long hours. I get the work done and I get it done well. So yeah, I'm good.
Do you want a job?
Job would be nice. Everyone needs money.
Can you start next week?
It's nice to meet you.
Harry has told me a lot about you.
Well, I'm sure he has. Listen, I was just wondering if you could put me in contact with him.
I'm not sure he'll want to talk to you. He has not exactly been singing your praises.
I'm not the same man I was.
Okay, look, I don't want to get involved, but a lot of the struggle he's having right now is a direct result of how you treated him.
Yes.
And now you expect to just walk back into his life?
Well, I'm not expecting it to be easy.
I want to protect him.
He's lucky to have you. Could you ask him, please? If he says no, I'll leave him alone.
I'll ask.
Close your eyes for a moment. Think about all the things you've achieved and think about who was there. Are there things you wished you'd done differently? Any moments you wished you'd enjoyed more? Of course there is. Regrets are what keep us going.
This can be a tough industry to work in.
I understand.
You're new to the city?
I needed a fresh start.
There's a lot of people like that around here. What makes you stand out?
Stand out.
Why should I hire you?
I'll work hard.
I'd hope that would be a given.
I'm a team player and I'm a quick learner.
Look, Carrie, you seem like a sweet girl, and I have no doubt you'd work hard, but I need more than that. I need people with passion, experience, the best of the best.
Yeah,
I can make some recommendations for you. A lot of places are hiring at the moment.
thank you.
You look better than when we last spoke together.
6 months sober.
Good for you. I'm sorry I can't be more help.
How's Carrie?
Gone traveling, moved to the city.
How do you feel about that?
I hate it. But you know how stubborn she is.
You think Harry's ever going to forgive me?
You're his father.
Don't think I was much of a father for him. All of this won't matter if I can't get in touch with him.
They want to talk to you.
You know, I got clean for him.
I can appreciate that. But I don't know what else I can tell you, Clive. Just keep trying, I guess.
Cheers, Phil. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, right.
How are you feeling?
I don't want this to turn into a therapy session.
I'm not doing that.
I'm okay.
Are you?
Mum,
I'm not allowed to ask questions.
not with that tone.
I'm worried about you.
I'll get over it.
What about the ring?
I returned it.
Did she know?
I don't think that would have been the best time to propose. And I also don't think it would have changed her mind either.
What your sister said?
Same thing everyone else has been saying. How could she do that to me, Mum? I thought we were better than that.
It sounds like she was in a bad place.
Well, why wouldn't she talk to me about it?
Maybe she thought you'd talk her out of it.
You're meant to be on my side.
Would you rather she continued struggling?
Well, obviously not.
Maybe you'll hear from her again. Once she's had time to think.
I can't envisage her not being in my life anymore.
You both just need time.
Hi. I've never done one of these before, but I grew up watching videos like these and I thought I may as well give it a go. I wasn't going to use my real name, but I want to do this right. So, hi. My name is Serena and I've been struggling a lot recently. I guess my hope is that with these videos they'll make me feel less alone. And if anyone ever sees them, then maybe they'll help someone else too.
I bet you don't really remember me.
I remember you.
Thank you for helping.
I'm doing this for Harry. Why do you suddenly want to see him?
I want to make amends.
He went through a phase where all he'd do is talk about his childhood. He never said a good thing about you.
Well, I deserve that.
Rachel's already talked to him.
What did he say?
He's moved on. You coming back is only going to hurt him.
Everyone seems so overprotective on him.
We're his friends.
The moment he agrees to talk to me, I'll leave him alone.
He thinks it's weird that you keep contacting us.
I'm desperate.
Do you even know anything about him now? What he's gone through?
Oh, a little.
If I ask him, he'll just give me the same answer as Rachel.
Well, could you try? I mean, the more people who ask him, the more likely he is to say yes.
He's stalking me.
He just wants to talk to you.
Who does he think he is? Reaching out to my friends.
He won't stop until he speaks to you.
He's always been stubborn.
I can see where you get it from.
How did he seem to you?
Sad. I really think it might be worth you talking to him. For closure, if nothing else.
Seriously?
Just do it and he'll leave you alone.
You don't know what he's like.
Maybe he's changed.
Men like him, they don't change. They say they've worked on themselves and want to make amends, but they haven't changed.
He'll keep calling.
Whose side are you on?
Harry.
I said, I'm not seeing him, so I'm not seeing him. That's it.
Whoa, you're talking too fast. What do you mean it hasn't gone through? You said this deal was a guarantee. You've done it before many times. That's what you said. No, you're not listening to me. If this falls through, I am finished. Do you understand? This is your mess. Clean it up.
What if we are all exactly where we're supposed to be? Would you believe that? I know it's hard to fathom that everything happens for a reason, but the universal thread is proof of that. Even if we stray, or if things don't work out the way we expect, we all get back on track eventually.
He needs you.
He needs to move on.
He's struggling, Carrie.
I'm sorry about that, but if he's not handling the breakup well, that's not my problem.
You care about him more than that.
What do you want me to do?
Talk to him.
I'm not getting back with him just because he's sad.
I'm not saying you have to get back with him, but you loved him once and he loves you. Just talk to him, because he won't listen to me or our mum, and I'm really worried about him.
I still love him. Didn't think it would hit him this hard.
He had to return the ring.
Ring?
I thought he oh God, he didn't tell you.
Who's going to propose to me?
Around the same time as you broke up. I'm really sorry. I thought he told you.
I can see why he was so shocked about the breakup now. I'll talk to him.
How's the job?
Fine. Busy.
Busier than usual?
I've taken on a new guy.
Oh, how's that going?
Okay. I only really gave him the job as a favor to his mother.
How are things going in your relationship?
All right. Work is so busy, I'm not giving as much time to it as I probably should.
It sounds as if you've got a lot going on.
I've got it handled.
Be careful not to burn yourself out, Mark.
I know.
We've spoken about this before.
I'm handling it. I've got a lot going on, but I'm sorting it out. It's the nature of the job. I didn't become a CEO by taking the easy route.
You work very hard, Mark. But I do worry that too much work, not enough rest, will only make things harder.
I'm not sure I'll be able to continue seeing you.
Why is that?
When I was based in London, it was great to have you close by, but doing this online, I'm not sure if it's working for me.
All right.
Honestly, I'm not even sure I need the therapy anymore. It's a lot of money, and I think that money would be put to better use within the company.
This seems very sudden.
I think it might be best.
Let's check in next week. See how you feel then.
All right.
Look, you're my last point of contact. I've spoken with everybody else, so no one wants to help me.
What makes you think I'll be any different?
You're his friend, his best friend, right?
In high school, we barely speak anymore.
But look, I'm clutching at straws here.
Last time I've heard from him, he was living alone. He seemed to be struggling.
Struggling?
He started drinking.
Oh, so how he's got a drinking problem.
I don't know. I haven't heard from him in a long time. For all I know, he's turned his life around.
There anything else I should know?
He's been through a lot.
I'm just glad that he's got a lot of people looking out for him.
I don't think getting back in touch with you will make anything better. He hates you.
I know.
He really hates you.
Look, just give him the number and let him decide if he wants to call me or not, all right?
I don't have any means of contacting him. I'm sorry. I can't help you.
What? Go on.
Hi.
Hi.
It's been a while.
You look good.
Thank you. So do you.
That's a lie.
No,
I look like shit.
you look good.
What made you cool?
I wanted to.
What made you cool?
Serena rang me.
Told her not to do that.
You should have spoken to me.
Yeah, well, you were kind of the last person I wanted to speak to. I'm fine. Where are you?
Paris.
Whoa.
I got here yesterday.
Whoa.
Yeah, Chicago didn't really work out. I couldn't get a job and it felt all too familiar.
How's Paris?
It's big. And it's full of French people.
You do not say.
I've been thinking a lot about you.
We always said we'd go to Paris. You ever think you'll come back here?
I'm just enjoying the traveling right now. The freedom's nice. I mean, I didn't mean.
I know. It must be nice.
How's everything with you?
Got a new job?
Where?
Just in a bar. It's nothing special, but it's nice not to have the pressure.
That's good.
I have been training myself not to think about you, and it's impossible.
I'm hard to forget.
I used to like that about you. Now I just find it irritating.
Serena said you had gotten a ring.
Oh. Why did she tell you that?
It's okay.
Oh, you're gonna kill her.
I'm glad she told me. I'm sorry I didn't consider your feelings as much as I should have.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore.
Did you get a lot of money for it?
Actually, I did.
Good.
Hi. I've never done one of these before, but I grew up watching videos like these and I thought I may as well give it a go. I wasn't going to use my real name, but I want to do this right. So, hi. My name is Serena and I've been struggling a lot recently.
It's all over. My career is ruined. You realize that? If this gets out, I am finished. It can't get out. I'm not going to take the fall for your mess. I did everything right on my end. It is not my fault if you couldn't deliver. Fix this. I will die before I let this get out. Do you understand? Tell your buyer I am out.
Have you ever had déjà vu and then had someone tell you that it means you are exactly where you're supposed to be in life? You're aligned with the universe. The universal thread works just like this, but on a bigger scale. Each of our actions have a direct correlation and impact on someone on the other side of the world, and we would never know. This world is full of things that we cannot understand. So is it really so hard to believe that human beings are remarkable enough to be linked together?
So are you still in Chicago?
No, actually, I'm in Rome.
Rome.
Yeah, I've always liked the idea of a European city.
Yeah, Mark said you'd quit.
Yeah, felt like I was moving backwards.
Have you spoken to Abby?
No? Have you?
I see her walk home past our house in the evenings.
How does she seem?
It's hard to tell. So are you finding things to do?
Trying to do as much as I can.
Good. And no regrets?
Please don't start.
I'm just a concerned mother.
Well, keep your concerns to yourself.
What's wrong?
Not what I hoped it would be.
How so?
I don't know. Still feel kind of lost, trapped. But now it's like a different kind of trapped. I don't even know what it is that I'm looking for.
Well, isn't that why you wanted to do this? And to find out?
Maybe I'll never know. Maybe I'll always be that guy who just has no idea what he wants to do or what he wants his life to look like.
You know, that's okay.
It's not okay. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. Shit. I can't talk about this right now, Mom. I gotta go.
I don't like these videos.
How did you find them?
You think I'm too old to use YouTube?
I knew you wouldn't like them.
Why would you want to do those sorts of videos?
Because they help. It's as if I'm talking to no one and everyone at the same time.
You should have told me how you were feeling.
So you could treat me like one of your patients. You're great at what you do, Mum, but that's not what I need.
It wouldn't be like that.
If you've seen the videos, you know everything anyway.
I just wish I hadn't found out that way.
I'm sorry. I honestly didn't think that so many people would watch them.
And how are you now?
Better.
Serena.
If you're not going to believe the answer, then why bother asking it?
You and your brother, you just need to talk to me.
I'm not going to stop doing them.
Are they really helping you?
Yeah.
And you're sure?
Yes. I think they are.
Okay.
Hello, stranger.
Hi,
I wasn't expecting your call.
I just missed you.
Everything okay?
What am I doing, Dad?
What do you mean?
What am I doing here, traveling? Running away from my problems as if that'll fix anything.
You seem to think that it would.
I was stupid. You should have told me how stupid I was being.
Like you'd have listened to a single word I said.
I left a happy relationship. I could have been engaged by now. Did you know?
Yeah. You asked my permission.
See? Only a decent man would have done something like that, and I broke him. For what? I was selfish.
Have you spoken to him?
Yes. And I fell back in love with him all over again.
If he was never the problem, sweetheart, then why leave him in the first place?
Because I don't deserve him, Dad. Who does something like that to someone they claim they love?
You're not a bad person, Carrie.
This was all a mistake.
And come home. You've always got a home here. Hmm?
You don't usually call twice in a week.
I just wanted to see you.
Is everything okay?
Something's come up at work.
Okay.
They're moving me. I'm not sure where.
Is this a good thing?
I think so.
Well, good.
How are you?
Fine. Isaiah's in Europe. Listen, let me know where they move you to, and I'll come visit.
I'd like that.
What happened with that friend of yours?
Friend?
You said a friend had an idea for a business?
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure that's going to work out. I wanted to thank you for sticking by me. I know I haven't been very easy.
You don't have to say that.
Work's been a little crazy recently, but I know what I have to do now.
Oh, good. Oh, I'm sorry. I've got to cut this short. I'm making dinner.
Sure.
We'll talk next week?
Okay.
Okay.
He said Tuesday works best.
Okay.
He's doing it so you'll stop messaging other people.
Well, I didn't want to bring anyone else into this.
Don't expect him to be happy to see you.
I expect he'd want to punch me if he could.
That's why he wants to video call.
Okay.
Please be kind. He's been through enough.
I know.
Now I've done this. I don't want you to contact me or any of his friends again.
I won't.
If you do, he said he'll cut all ties with you.
Okay. What time Tuesday?
8 o'clock.
Okay. Thank you, Rachel.
I'm coming back.
Here?
Yeah.
When?
Next month.
Why?
Someone gave me a reason to want to.
Who?
Just some guy.
And is there hope for you in this guy?
I'm not sure. I really hurt him. I'm hoping I can work to win him back.
I see. Sounds like you care a lot about him.
I do. More than I realized.
Need him to come and pick you up from the airport?
Okay.
You can't escape tragedy. Life hurts, and you either run through the hurt or run away. But if you run away, it will catch you eventually. No one can run forever. Our bodies, just like every universe, are made up of millions of cells or dots, containing an infinite amount of information. We are more than just our physical bodies. There are too many atoms and cells and external forces at play to be anything else. We are bigger than we will ever realize. And with the amount of dots inside us all and surrounding us all, we are all essentially small universes that exist along the same thread.
Hi.
Hi.
This is weird.
Yeah,
It's good to see you.
good to see you too.
You're not like how I thought you'd be.
How so?
I don't know.
Have we met before? I feel like we've met before.
Have you been to Manchester?
No.
Then I doubt it.
I've always wanted to visit Manchester.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, well, maybe I haven't, but well, now that I know you're there, maybe I just might.
You should. I am. I'm not doing the videos anymore.
Oh. Well, how come?
They helped at first, but now they're just starting to feel like a chore.
They helped a lot of people.
I hope so.
So if I were to come visit Manchester,
I'm free next month.
okay.
Okay.
Hi, son.
Hi.
I can't believe I'm actually talking with you.
I could say the same.
How have you been?
How have I been?
What's wrong with that?
It's just not the first thing I thought you'd say.
You're right. Listen, I'm sorry for having left you, Harry. I was a real mess. You didn't need me around.
What's changed?
What?
Apparently you've changed.
I'm clean and sober. 6 months.
Congratulations.
I gave it all up for you. Wanted to wait until I was a little more settled before getting in touch.
How do I know you're really better?
I'll prove it.
How? You beat me black and blue, tell me I'm worthless, call me a mistake, and then harass my friends and expect me to welcome you back into my life.
I'm not expecting that at all.
You were 6 months clean before. Do you remember? You went out with a friend, fell off the wagon, came home and broke Mum's jaw.
I don't need you to remind me how much of a crap father I've been.
Sure.
I'm really sorry for everything I've done to you, Harry.
It's not good enough.
And what more can I do?
1 year. You stay clean and sober for 1 year, then contact me.
That's it.
I've got nothing for you, Clive.
Clive. Well, I suppose that's fair.
All I wanted was someone to look up to. A father figure. That's all a little boy wants.
I wish I could have been there for you.
What do I do with wishes?
Listen, I've done a lot to try and get in contact with you, Harry. Please don't shut me out.
It took you all this time.
I need you to forgive me.
Why?
Because I'm dying.
I'm not falling for that.
It's the truth. Cancer.
You come back into my life to tell me that you're dying.
I need you to forgive me, Harry. I couldn't stand the thought of dying, knowing my son hated me.
I don't hate you. Now, I don't particularly like you, but I don't hate you.
Are you doing okay? I have money.
I don't want your money.
I made my will. I don't have much, but what I do have is yours if you want it.
Anything.
Okay.
You in pain?
No.
Well, in that case, do you want to grab a non-alcoholic beer sometime?
Okay.
I'm not completely heartless. Just stubborn.
You're more like me than I thought.
So, what is the universal thread? I suppose you can each make your own mind up on what it means to you. Isn't it nice to think that the things we do matter? That the people we meet came into our lives for a reason? It's the 6 degrees of separation, but amplified, and with 5 degrees of it removed. I plan on continuing my research further, delving into neuroscience to see how the chemicals in our brains can further prove my thesis. The law of one states this. The first known thing in the creation is infinity. Infinity is itself a creation. Thank you for coming to my presentation.